What is good, everybody? Back like we never left. I hope you are having an amazing day. If you are new to the channel, though, my name is Weav, and here we coach you on your personal growth and development. We help push you forward in your respective careers in business and entrepreneurship. And we also help you strengthen and build longer, lasting relationships. Today, we're going to talk about how your words, they carry weight and power behind them. Now, you know how I am. I don't like to waste time. So I'm ready to get into it. So let's do that right now. Our words, most powerful tool in society. And we have the ability to use them for words of encouragement, for positivity, for being constructive in how we deal with others. And man, seriously, like our words can help heal or hurt. They can either humiliate, or build up, right? Or humble. But before we speak, before we lay out our case, before we tell someone something that can help or hurt them, before you lie, before you deceive, before you say empty words of encouragement, do you take into account how much weight your words actually hold? And to add to that, do you think about how your words will impact the person that you're dealing with? If not, you wielding the weapon of your words could be pretty dangerous. Most people feel like it's important that they lend their voice to any feeling, thought, or impression that they have on a specific situation. And we sometimes randomly dump our views and our impressions onto the people that we're dealing with without regard to the significance of what we're actually saying to them. When the reality could be that when we speak to those we care about or work with in our lives, sometimes the end game shouldn't always be for you to have a response. See, sometimes the end game should be for you to listen. And a lot of times listening without responding immediately can be a bigger voice, a bigger ally to us, rather than always feeling that we need to respond in the moment. And when we think about the words we use and how that is reflective upon others, there are certain guidelines we should use when we do in fact communicate. Are you being genuine in your response? Are you over exaggerating the actual instance you're speaking about? So if you have a level of consistency in your stance, one way or the other, make sure you keep it, right? More importantly, are you using the words to encourage and lend positive voice to the situation? Or are you manipulating the people that you're dealing with? And see, to me, the way I live, honesty should always be your truth. And sometimes that can come across as harsh or cold-hearted. And in many cases, that can be the truth. But I always believe that anyone in your life who knows you are a genuine individual, at the very least, respect you for your honesty and your viewpoint. Everyone doesn't always need to agree on the topic, but can you communicate with your words clearly enough with whomever you're dealing with to get your point across? And when you're dealing with others, are you dealing respectfully with them to where they won't feel attacked by your candidness? See, for me as a coach, a mentor, a boss, an investor, a father, a husband, it's important that I understand the nuances around others' feelings. And for me to try to provide immediate feedback sometimes is pretty much impossible. But there are times where it was just meant for me to listen, for me to take in what was said and maybe communicate back later. You know, Gary Chapman, who is an author, in one of his books wrote this, and he said that we use our words as seeds with a feeling of supportiveness and sincere goodwill. We can rebuild a relationship in a positive and life-affirming way. So with that being said, yes, it is impossible to condemn while also uplifting. It is possible to have a positive conversation while also bringing up the negatives. It is possible to agree to disagree and respectfully see each other's viewpoints. But it takes a willingness to both listen and respond with the right level of sincerity and love that you want to expect in return, right? It also takes a level of commitment to yourself and to others to always be honest and truthful, regardless of if you're getting something out of this situation or not. Moreover, it's incredibly important that we follow up on those words with actions. And there's a great quote that says, "Be sure to taste your words before you spit them out." And how true is that? And also, how important is it that for each of us to recognize the power we have to build up or tear down? It is totally up to us. So today, if you weren't in the position where you're being more mindful of the power that you wield, then be that now. As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in today. And you know, if nobody has told you this already today, I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired. And as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.